Hey everyone, welcome to Odds Wizard. It is Valentine's Day, February 14th. This is the place where we bet for fun by betting together. We took yesterday off for the Super Bowl. That was really only the bet to make, so I took yesterday off, but I'm going to be back today with 3 new picks. Saturday we went 2 for 3. I have a makeup pick for that today, trying to go back to that well, but let me get into that in just a second. Tonight we've got 2 NBA games and 1 NHL game for us. The NBA took most of yesterday off. There were only 2 games, so we have a full slate tonight. And the NHL has a pretty light slate tonight. I think they're making up for the fact that most people are going to be hungover today after some parties last night. But let's start with that first NBA pick. I'm going to take the Spurs at the Bulls over 234.5 points. That's at minus 110 odds. That's a really, really high over-under for us to take. I usually wouldn't take anything over 216, but I went back and looked at the last time they played, and when they played last time, they put up 253 points combined. That's a lot more than our over-under, so that's a good start. The Spurs have put up 124 and 136 points in their last 2 games, so they're still scoring a lot. And then 2 of the last 3 the games for the Bulls, they've put up over 120. Honestly, the Bulls are going to be the big determining factor for us tonight. With Levine out, they could really struggle, but they haven't 2 of the last 3 games. So I'm picking the over 234.5, and that game is tonight at 8 o'clock on NBA TV if you want to tune in and watch. Our second NBA game tonight is for our West Coast fans. I'll be straight up honest. I'm going to struggle to stay up for this after being up late last night, but I'm still going to go back to the well and take Golden State minus 6.5 points at the Clippers. For those of you guys that watch our Saturday show, I took Golden State minus 6.5 versus the drama-filled Lakers, and somehow LeBron and Russell Westbrook came back from probably being out to playing, and they messed up our pick. But tonight, I'm going to go back and see if the Golden State can reward us for sticking with them. That game is tonight, 10:30 NBA TV. Clay looked awesome versus the Lakers the other night, especially in the fourth quarter. So he's definitely showing that he's back. And this is almost more of a pick against the Clippers. They just traded for Powell from Portland, and now he's probably going to be out for maybe the rest of the season with a heel injury. And he was probably going to be their best scorer, best healthy scorer. So I'm going to take Golden State minus 6.5 at the Clippers, and that'll be our second NBA pick. And then for our third pick tonight, I'm going to go to the NHL. These picks have worked really well for me. I'm going to try it again and hope we haven't run out of luck. I'm going to take the Maple Leafs minus 1.5 goals at the Seattle Kraken. That's at plus 125 odds. So this is kind of an underdog pick. We've got favorable odds. But the Kraken, while having probably one of the best mascots in hockey and a great arena and a great fan base, they're still in their first year. They're still struggling. This game's at 9 o'clock Eastern time, so it's another game you guys can probably watch before you go to sleep. The Leafs are in playoff contention. They've lost 2 of their last 3, so they're looking to bounce back from that. One thing I want to point out is in their last loss, they had 51 shots on goal. So that's a big reason why I'm picking this 1.5 goals against the Kraken, who aren't that great, is if the Leafs can put up that many shots, unless this is Joel Osteen on Easter, there's no way Seattle can make this many saves. The other reason we're going to watch this is Austin Matthews. He's worth watching every time he's on the ice. For the Maple Leafs, I predict he himself might have 1 to 2 goals tonight. I'll probably pick him in a DraftKings lineup just to give me some little extra boost on this game. And if you guys ever want to get involved with the DraftKings lineup on one of these games, I tend to pick a DraftKings lineup for individual games like this. Hit me up on Twitter, and I'll send you an invite, and we can kind of play that together as well. If you take all 3 of these picks, our Cauldron, our odds for all 3, winning all 3 is plus 721, so we're at a long shot to win again, but I really like these picks tonight, so I'm going to go with the Cauldron at plus 721. To recap, our picks for tonight: Spurs at Bulls over 234.5 points at 8 o'clock. Golden State minus 6.5 at the Clippers, and that's at 10:30. And then Maple Leafs minus 1.5 goals at the Seattle Kraken at 9 o'clock. So it's going to be a fun night of picks tonight. Hopefully you guys recover from the Super Bowl. I wouldn't blame you if you got a little sleep. Or it's Valentine's Day. Maybe you have some other activities you want to participate in. So Odds Wizard won't blame you. Either way, have a great night with your bets, and I'll see you tomorrow.